Coach Wiskowski, Lacey Taylor, and Ashley Harden. Coach, just give us your general thoughts of the final two games of the championships.
I'm going to go back to what we talked about last night. I've got a sign on my door with the word resilient. And we've redefined that word. You get to the bottom of the seventh inning twice against a great team with a kid in the circle that's been beating us all day long, and we just find a way. And in the first game, the flare that Gail hit dropped in front of the kid, and we ended up with a double. And I thought, man, we finally got a break. And we just started adding to it and added to it, and Allie Smith comes up with a big base hit to end the ball game. I mean, just a great comeback. But how many times have we done that this year? It's almost to double digits now where you see us come back and make those kind of things happen. And then, the last game, that kid threw a heart out. She threw a great ball game and had us off balance a lot. And again, Lacey hits a high fly ball to the outfield, and it looks like it's a routine out. And the Angels in the outfield at Schaefer Park knocked the ball out of the kid's glove, and we end up with a runner on second, and that changes the game. And Ashley had 3 tough at bats early in the game, and I told her after the second one, I said, you're going to get another chance. You're going to crush one. And what's she do? She steps in the box and absolutely crushes one. Over the scoreboard. So, just resilient is it's become the definition of what this team's playing like and who we are.
Ashley, talk about that last at bat.
Well, it starts when I'm on deck. I was just thinking about my previous at-bats, and I knew all she was throwing me was a down pitch because I was swinging at it, I was chasing it. Wasn't making good contact, so I was just sitting there. I was like, she's going to throw me down. I just told myself I got to relax, I can't put pressure on myself. I stepped in there. I made an adjustment to my stance. I kind of got down lower so I wouldn't stand up on that pitch. And I just saw it like a beach ball and did my thing.
Coach B, talk to us a little bit about what you told Brittany Gale in the first game of the bottom of the 7th when you called time and you had a little chat with her, and that really ignited the sequence of winning that first game.
Brittany and Lacey have been here for 4 years. We've went to battle for 4 years in a lot of big situations, and Brittany basically won us a national championship in 14 with a huge at bat in the 7th inning. And, she was tight. She actually requested the timeout. She said, "I'm nervous, Coach." And I said, "Brittany, there's nothing to be nervous about. This is softball." I said, "You've been in this situation hundreds of times. Been a great player your whole career. Just step in and have fun." And she just came up with it again. She finds a way, and that's become a great thing about Lady Buff softball. We talk a bunch about it's not one person. It's not Ashley's job every time. It's not Lacey's job. We share the load, and up and down that lineup, things just happen, and that was our conversation.
Lacey, can you touch a little bit on senior leadership? The first game it was the big seniors. That's what they had to go through, and you guys came through.
It's a good group of girls, obviously, but they've really kind of taken on different roles of leadership. Mine maybe more so with the pitchers at sometimes. So we do have different roles, and everybody recognizes their roles. So that's what's so cool about it, and the fact that the seniors step up in the situations that they're put in make it even better. Even Stacy, she's the leader of the bench now. She had a different role throughout the season, but now she's our heart. She's, she can't play anymore, but she's what keeps us going. She's always positive, and so I think that's just kind of the story for all of our seniors. And the underclassmen make it easy when Ashley steps up and hits bombs all the time, and people have good base hits, and everything comes together.
One last question for Ashley. Ashley, do you like hitting in tough situations? Because you've had a knack for walk-offs, starting in the Lone Star Conference Championships to now.
In the past I did it, and I'm finally finding my confidence in being in that pressure situation. So I feel confident in those situations. I walk up to the plate telling myself I'm better than that pitcher, and it's been helping me out. So yeah, I would say I like being in those situations right now.
Coach B, can you give us a preview of St. Mary's?
St. Mary's has been a top 10 team all year long. You know, they've got very solid pitching. They're scrappy. I think it's going to be two really scrappy teams hooking up and playing in a super regional. And, you know, it's kind of come down to us and them a couple times, you know, over the last couple of years, and it's just, you know, yeah, I expect it to be a great super regional. I mean, Donna Fields is an outstanding coach. They won the regular season in the Heartland and came back and double-dipped Texas Women's today to show a lot of heart and a lot of class playing at home. So, you know, I expect a great fight, a great battle. You know, it should be good for D2 softball to have a super regional like that, and it's, you know, whoever comes out of that's going to represent our region well when they get to Denver.
Were you nervous when you saw like Indy lost and you saw UMSL lost too? Were you kind of nervous that you guys might be out as well?
I'll be honest. I've been waking up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning all week, going through game plans and thinking about what we need to do, and you know, and in reality, I don't have a whole lot to do with what happens this time of year, and I just got to cut these kids loose and let them go out and play, and you know, they've done a great job. So yeah, you know, in the back of my mind, I'm sitting there looking at it, watching a lot of other people fall around the country, and you know, it's great when I get a text message from the coach at North Georgia in between games today, and Mike Davenport's a great guy, and he texted me and said, great comeback, go get game number 2. And you know, that's the camaraderie that we have with coaches around the country, and you know, it's great to get a message like that because that helps settle the nerves a little bit, and you know, I appreciate him for that. I'm going to send one back to him here in a minute, but you know, nerves are always going to be there, but the way this bunch is playing, I probably shouldn't be very nervous.